Alrighty, so the way dungeons work, there's usually a save point at the entryway of every dungeon. And the way dungeons work is we have to go in here, and there's usually ghosts. This is our way to the next floor, but as you can see, there's a grate over it. To remove the grate, we run into and encounter 4 of these urns. And generally, there'll be a hint as to what the flavor of the dungeon is in terms of its final bosses in terms of the element. So this is a chill urn. This is a water-type dungeon, so these are mostly ice-based enemies. That being said, they also are really high in, they're typically pretty high in HP, they're typically pretty strong, and as such, they are typically pains in the ass. This is actually the technique I was hoping Rosalind would get. It's a very nice move when it's on our side, but yeah, ow, that did like 30 damage apiece, with an average of 20 damage. Oh, we went down a little bit earlier than I was expecting, but yeah. So, now the nice thing about the urns, they'll give tons of EXP. And they gave me 298 gold each. So yeah, I got 600 at level 8. Rosalind will get a crap ton more, I think. Yeah, holy crap, she gained 2 levels right away. And she also learned Frost. Which is now I get that technique. And we have destroyed an urn. And there are 4 of them, so we just go around the floor. We run into and attack all these urns, and then once we kill all the urns, we can go on to the next one. Thankfully, the save point is right over there, so I don't have to go all the way back to Rochello and an inn if I need to restore HP. I probably could have done this at 7, but I play this game a little bit cautiously because if Ari dies, it's a game over. So that's usually not very fun. Oh goody, Ari is now leveled up to 9. We've destroyed another urn. And now for number 3, on the floor. I think this one is only like 2 floors big. Which is totally fine, because some of the layouts can be convoluted. And there's one major problem with dungeons that applies to a fair bit more than it should, if you ask me, but yeah. Ow. Yeah, I'm gonna need to probably heal after this urn. But it's a very good thing that there's only 4, and that there's not too many floors usually, because there's one level that I just fucking hate. Actually, it's not the one everybody complains about either. And Kisling has finally gained a level, but he only gets to 11. So let me go heal myself now. And you can encounter ghosts. But this area is small enough we don't have to deal with ghosts too much. But now let's go ahead and kill our last urn here. Frost again. This is making me very glad that I went ahead and got those items over at the thing. Because Noop would probably be hurting real bad. He's already taken 20-something damage per Frost. If that thing attacked me directly, it probably would actually hurt even more. Rosalind is now level 10. If I can get to 11 or 12, I'll be happy. And yep, destroyed all the urns, the door to the next floor has opened. And this is very happy. It'll actually display us where the grate is to the next floor, or where the staircase is to the next floor, in relation to where you are standing. Save that again. And onwards to the next floor. There are 3 here. There are 2 floors here of actual, like, dungeon crawling. And here actually is the second portion of this. If you note, the canals don't actually show up on the map. That actually is what leads to my least favorite dungeon of all of this whole game. But that won't be for quite a few hours in terms of gameplay, so I'm not too concerned about that immediately. But my least 2 favorite dungeons both concern irritating usage of canals. So this should be a level up for Ari, I'm hoping. By the way, I will use Ari and Noop interchangeably because the default is Ari. I just like the name Noop. There we go. Noop has now attained level 10. So we're all now in the double digits, finally. Let's go this way. I think this way will... Oh, this is the one. There we go. And we have acquired a bountiful nut, which I believe is 50 HP to every party member. So, a nice full party heal. Well, at least, full active party heal. If you have somebody who's... Well, I guess it doesn't really matter if they're not in the party, because they're not... The moment you would be able to get to an inn or one of those pedestal thingies, everybody would restore their health anyway, so it wouldn't fucking matter. Whether or not it healed everybody or just the people inactive. That's me not thinking it through. Ow! I think I can defeat this before it kills me, but I need a nut. There we go. Again, feeling really happy that I got that nut. Feeling really happy that I nut. Okay, nut for you. Go ahead and give a nut to Rosalind. There's 2. And the other 2 are down and over this way. Oh, we encountered an enemy. Ooh, and we have 2 enemy types here. Let's see. Perky Frog and Sleazy Toad. Let's see about using this on the Perky Frogs. And then the rest of us will attack the Sleazy Toads. There we go. Sleazy Toads have a move where they can steal money. And then as soon as they steal the money, they run. So whoever you don't kill just fucking runs. And you don't get any experience. And there's a couple of other enemies like that. They're also a fair bit stronger. But yeah, there's a couple of other ones like that. There's like... And it's like a lot of money. I think this guy's is only 100. There's some of them later that they'll just mooch a whole 1,000 off of you. and just bolt. And it's just like, fucking took all my money. Son of a bitch just got mugged. Actually, that leads to the fact that one of the more interesting things about this, there is a status effect condition called tax. And what that does is you just gain a flat rate is taken off of whenever you win. So like it's set like, yeah, and it's actually one of those, you'll notice there's two bars over by, there's two empty squares over by each of the characters' names. On the left side is stuff that just is battle status effects. On the right side is stuff that just, that's lingering, I guess I'll call them, status effects. Tax is a lingering one. If you get taxed, it doesn't go away unless you use an item to clear it or go rest somewhere. And it just, again, it just takes a flat percentage out of all of your enemy encounter money drops. I believe it's usually around 10 to 15%. I might have to use another net. Oh no, I'm actually in pretty decent shape. There's not too many enemies, though, who can produce lingering status effects. Mostly you'll get, like, the poison, sleep, or paralysis, which will just last for a couple of turns and then go away unless you have an item. Some of the later ones are pretty bad, but I haven't had too many encounters with those as far as I can tell. Mostly my problem comes from the fact that Ari is kind of a wimp. That Ari and everybody else is kind of a wimp. Okay, I've actually opened up the corridor to the boss, but I do not feel comfortable at 10. So I'm going to go do something that might seem a little weird. I'm not going to go to the dungeon yet. I'm not going to go all the way down yet. Because that is the end of the Rochello dungeon. If I just go down there, I can now fight the boss. So what I'm going to do is head back to Madril. And no, not because I'm grinding on the Rumiel Plains. It's actually going to be a little bit different than that. And I'm hoping I can actually get... The stone circle wasn't activated when I went by here last. I'm hoping I can get it to activate. But if I can get that stupid stone circle to activate... Oh, we're going to have ourselves a fun time. Let's see if it's active or if I have to keep going. Fewest ghosts if I go this way. Because the circus grounds and nobody attacks. For some reason. So I may have to just manually do this if the stupid stone circle isn't working, which... probably is not until I do the boss at Rochello, but I don't want to do the boss yet. I have more faith in going away right now than I do the boss, but this will now give me a good time to show off Rosalind's frost. If I do it on the rats, and we'll have me and Kissling attack the elephants. Yeah, there we go. I like Rosalind's because it will hit a little bit more reliably than Burst, and does not require an HP usage. Okay, that was easy. Now, you remember the Madril sewer? Yeah, we're gonna go... We're gonna go there. And for some reason, after defeating the Sewer Evil King, enemies just take a bump in buff. And I can kind of manage them if I get the right combinations of enemies. So we'll get ourselves up real quick. Somewhat hilariously quick, actually, as a matter of fact. Okay, Noob's gonna kill one just right off the bat, then I'll have Frost take care of the rest. Here we go. Ow! I will never get over that. I will never get over that. Okie dokie. Well, I have at least now hit my drill a lot quicker than before. And I might be able to do a couple of other things here if I can remember them. I don't think one happens quite yet. I think I have to wait. So one of the things I first need to go to the lower one anyways for either... Well, no. Madrill Station. What did that ciphertext say? To the left of the station is next. To the right of the station is a circle. How about we talk to this guy? And he gives us a swanky mirror. Completely unrelated, but we now have the ciphertext. Help the righteous ones, I offer you this. We now have ciphertext 5. The ciphertext is tree that eyes of a cold friendship see. That is actually a really obtuse one, and I forget where it is. But we will not... That's another one that we will not be encountering a need for a while. This game likes to reuse areas, so we'll be bouncing back and forth between a few for a while before we see anything new, really. What ends up being new is a couple of stuff inside cities we've already explored before, or things inside cities we've already explored before. So I want to go over here, I think it is. Now what I need is this guy to have a... Nope, he's not here yet. That might not be till next chapter. There's a thing I could trade the fruit knife for a ridiculous amount of money, but it requires going there at the right time. So I can't do that, but we can open up this gate and go to the sewers. We have absolutely no reason to be here as yet, but, again, we need beef. And these guys have beef. And Gisling is stuck behind a thing. I'm gonna go ahead and save, because this will probably get me a game over if I'm not careful. Oh, this will absolutely get me a game over if I'm not careful. What am I saying? Probably. Here we go. A couple of ghosts over in this direction. We'll take the white one. I forget what these guys are. Overdrive. That took 11. Shit. Burst. As many all hits as I can get is good. Okay, 21 each. Let's hope Burst does a fair amount of damage. Oh, that did a good amount of damage. Oh, Jesus! Yeah, this is what I was concerned about. Okay, one's down, though. So if I'm careful about it, I should be able to get through this. How can he only deal 6 damage to Kisling? His defense is not that high. Oh, dear me. Ow, yeah, 18 is not good, but I think I just about killed him anyways. Yep, there we go. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It got terrible there for a couple of moments, but that actually went okay. So here we go. 485, so they also give me a lot of money. Alright, let's see how many experience points they give me. So I'm already at... So I was at 10. And I've already hit 11. And we have now up to 12 and learned a new technique. Alright, Rosalind now is at level 11. And Rosalind is now up to 12. And Kisling is now up to 12. And he learns Storm, which is an electric-type magical attack that will hit one enemy. And he actually hit level 13. Okay, I am going to save. Yeah, one fight and we leveled up twice. Let's see if I can do one more. There should be a couple of other enemies that I can beat down. A couple of other enemies will absolutely still rip my shit, but... Ooh! Oh no. Oh no, this could be very good or very bad, depending on how things go. Frost on the steel armor. Storm on... Let's do one of the waving seaweeds. Yeah, that magic technique always, like... Okay, cool. Oh no, Rage. That's the one I was thinking of. Rage increases attack power. Fuck. Fury makes him hit more. Why are two of you going after Ari? Ow! Oh, it's the Rage son of a bitch. Ow! I'm getting my ass kicked. Okay, Stan just took out a seaweed. Come on, Rosalind, let's do it. Let's have that frost do some damage. Okay, one of the steel armors is gone. Ow! Energy flower on Kisling. And Ari, please restore yourself with a nut. Ari needs nut. I'm gonna die soon if I don't act quickly. This is bad. Oh, god damn it, not another one doing rage. Oh, and on his companion. You fucking did 45 to Kisling. Okay, good. We're down to one steel armor. Oh, hell with you. Nut. Kisling. Get that armor out. I asked for beef. I got beef. Let's see how much you do. Pickin'. Okay. Seaweed. Okay, that actually isn't too bad. So I can take the seaweed pretty easily. There we go. Screw you! Alright, let's see how much XP I got from that one. Okay, 402, that's a lot of money. Okay, we already got 13. Oh yeah, I forgot I already got Blaze Sword. I did not use that at all. It's a physical attack, it does respectable damage, but... Oh, we're only getting 1 level. And Kisling didn't even get any. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna leave, because... Yeah. That battle still reamed me. It's kind of funny, though, that they allow... First of all, I like that they allow you to do that. To come in here and just, like, level grind. But, I still think it's hilarious that I can come in here and do that quickly. I usually would recommend level 12 for going in there. 10 even was a problem. Like, because 12 was even a problem for the stupid armor sets. And, definitely not made any easier by trying to do, like, take on 7 enemies at once. But now, I can make my way back to Rochello and take on the boss in relative comfort. We are about to do quite a bit of talkie, so unfortunately that's coming up. I don't know if that's an unfortunately for you because I suck at it, or unfortunate for me because that'll wear out my voice real quick. But here we go. It's a nice section, it just takes a very long time to get through. Alrighty. So we're back on the Rumeel Plains. All I gotta do is get myself back to Rochello. Which shouldn't take too long. Oof. But let's see now how quickly it takes us to get rid of these. Oh, yeah. How quickly we can get rid of these guys. Yawning again. Ooh, Rosalind actually broke triple digits on health. Or he probably won't until 16 or 17, I'm guessing. He actually starts getting more hit points as the game goes on. But, it takes him a while to get up there. It also helps because he's in the party most of the time anyways, so he'll get the most experience. I'll admit I'll keep Rosalind in, even when we get more party members. Because she hits like a brick. She'll hit like a freight train, especially once I get her, especially if I can find her +1. Her, best sword. This is an easy one. Frost them, Rosalind. Turn them into an icy. Ow! Ability is useful, but can't they just take like a thing for like, hey, you killed more than a certain amount of enemy? Bring! Yeah, each frog is only giving me 4 experience now. I can wallop them. Whoops. Run around. Go around. Bye. Bye. Whee! Got around him. The overworld areas aren't terrible. It's just at this stage, they do become somewhat inconveniencing. Ugh. Especially when I am... Yeah, the shark is like freaking right off the coast. Why is he so close to the coast? Oh, I should have had Rosalind do her frost. God dang it, another one does Fury. Yeah, I think that's an attack speed up, or whatever. Like, because we run off those little orange gauges down there in the corner. It probably just fills up his gauge quicker. That being said, he doesn't seem to actually be attacking any faster. There we go. Hopefully I should just be able to get back to Aquatic Ruins real quick here. And of course the ruins, as always, will be very annoying. But with level 13, I think I should be okay. That's actually a better view of the cliff over there. You can actually see like the Burton-esque curl at the end of it. I think that actually was inspired by Burton. By The Nightmare Before Christmas. Okay. And I just gotta make my way through Rochello. Which I actually seem to be doing a better job of that than I usually do. For some reason, I usually get like easily lost in Rochello. Take the boat. For some reason, I get really easily lost in Rochello, so I'm not sure why, for some reason, this time is just taking, like, boom, 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 boom. I'm looking for a place, there it is. I'm looking for another place, there it is. I'm looking for another place, there it is.